Okay, video take two. So I started recording this yesterday and then ended up going on a tangent on some other things and completely lost track of what I was doing. And ADHD later, it was like 3 hours of just recording random crap. So, back to what I was doing. So, sorry, I'm eating. Um, so I have this um web studio agency that I do all of my web and software development through. And there's a theme that I use for everything, and I lately have been getting back into some game programming, which is the whole reason why I became a programmer in the first place, and just have never really written a full-fledged game. Um, so I'm building out a game portfolio site that we can see here to house my projects, and this is kind of where things went crazy. I wanted to get screenshots of the two games that I've completed, and then I ended up actually working on the games. So that doesn't make for a very good video because there's just a lot of silence and me just staring at code and doing things like that. So anyway, um, so what I showed in the first piece was basically how I was taking a template and copying some code over. I'm not going to re-show that, but essentially, um, I have the index page that was here on the left and the portfolio on the right, and I was copying code over, and then I ended up with my menu that I have, so that way it's a consistent header through everything, and then I have this piece here where I talk about, it's just a header, just saying that I've built games with Unity, and then talking about the first game that I built, which is called Bloxoid. Has a very simple description. And that's all I've done is just edited the text. We're not going to have a project page, so we're going to get rid of this link. Um, so I'm going to just be editing the HTML, essentially, cleaning some stuff up. And now these are the images right here. This puts it in assets, image, photos. There. We have assets, image, photos. And this has all of the photos from the sample state in it. We're going to replace these. So this is what, CS1, CS2, and CS3 full. And there's a lot of photos in here. Here we go. CS1 full. Okay, cool. So, did not mean to do that. So we are going to replace those images. There we go. All right, cool. So let's see what we got here. First thing is first. I need to find the snapshots that I took. Ooh, which I think I put them in downloads folder. Yeah, there they are. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I have block 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to put them in the same folder. Block1.png. Yep. Fresh. What just happened? Oh, Whoops, my bad. So I just modified the link and not the image. One. Okay. Blockazoid. Because we like to be accessible. Hey, there we go. Two. Block 3. Just replacing the alt text. Oh. Gameplay. Okay, we're going to replace the title for all 3 of the images because they are basically all the same. And we also changed the title for this guy. Save that. Refresh. I actually like the long image form. Well, there you go. Look at that. Click the image, it goes to a gallery. That's pretty cool. Nice and easy when you use templates. All right, we're going to do the same thing now for the other game. So, concept. Ideas, concept, workshop, title. Colors that I use for. Leaf. Color is good. Demos. Title. This one. Conduit. So the Conduit is a top-down space flying game. And right now it's just a sample. It's pretty advanced in the terms of technology it's using because it's layering on concepts of creating an enemy, then I have an enemy spawner, and then the behavior is to follow a set of wave points as a wave. So like how you fight like wave 1 and wave 2 and things like that. And so you can actually have pre-programmed waves, and then have it randomly spawn those waves, which is really cool. And that works. But there's a lot of polish still needed to be done. I gotta figure out how to implement, I guess, more concepts of random waves, random enemies. And then I definitely need to think about power ups and different weapons and things along those lines. But it's going to be a long term project, which is fine, and I'll probably start streaming that either on Twitch or YouTube, one of the two. Drag those right into there. Oh yeah, if you're curious about the IDE I'm using, it's basically VS Code, but it's actually called Cursor. So it's a fork of VS Code. Um, there we go. So it's for all intents and purposes, it is VS Code, but it is integrated with AI, which is actually really nice. Instead of just using GitLab's Copilot, this actually, so here I'll actually show you. We're going to take these these 3 images, and we're going to convert it into the 4 images that we're messing with, but we're going to do it through AI. Oops. All right, so I hit Control K and it's saying editing instructions. And then we're going to say place the images, place the 3 images with 4 new file names are 1 through dot is place the titles with the gameplay. Same term to the alt text of all right, let's see how it does. Thinking. All right, and it's actually giving me diffs, which is nice. Look, Conduit gameplay, image photos, cond1, right? That was my file name. Just make sure I'm double checking. Yep, cond1, cond2, cond3, and brand new cond4. Look at that. All right, and then I hit Control Enter to accept the changes. Let's save it and refresh. Bang! Look at that. Onto a gameplay. See, now that's the power of AI. Not that it's going to replace my job as a developer, because it didn't know what I wanted. I knew what I wanted, but I don't want to type all of that piddly little bullshit of these things. I know that's a simple use case, but when you've been coding for 20 years, you've typed millions of lines of code, so the less lines you have to type, the better. And so I like having AI as a typer for me. All right, let's see here. Now, you're going to eliminate the other grid views. Okay. Do the rest of it. Refresh. Oh, just goes right into the footer. Okay, so section footer. I'm gonna go to my footer here. Actually, gonna replace the whole bottom chunk of code. All the way down, save, refresh. Look at that. Perfect. Let's make sure. There you go. Awesome. I got the same footer. Oh yeah, check this out. So on a side note, I'm using an AI helper bot to try to help land leads so they can talk to them on the fly. and they can try to go down the stuff. So like, hey, I need a website. Click on it. There it goes. Like, it should respond. Um, yeah, I do have additional questions. This is where the magic comes into play. Where anything specific you'd like to know about our services we're seeing? How do you approach accessibility? Now the AI is doing some little chat GPT things. It's thinking on its own and using some content that I give it guidance for. And it's really slow. I think the VM it was attached to. Whoa, all right. Yeah, see that? Look at all that. Pretty cool. Nope, no additional questions. And then it's going to try to lead me through the sales funnel, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so it's powered by something called BotPress, which for right now is free. Might not always be free, but go check it out if you want to implement some AI chatbots into your site. But anyway, that's how I make my gaming portfolio. Oh, and I have to put in links to download the APKs. No, I don't want to do that yet. All right, but I'm going to upload that, and then it'll be live. Thanks for watching.